evening and welcome to this edition of News Leader. Today is Tuesday, March the 7th, 2023. I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, Tullahoma Alderman Jenna Amacher is determined to be a Tullahoma resident. We'll have highlights from this past weekend's Miss Tullahoma pageant, and we'll hear the Tullahoma Planning Director's yearly report. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader.
Hi, my name is Ringo. Here at Barkview Senior Living, they're human-friendly. That's why I love it here, and so does my senior human. When they want a bite, they get chef-prepared meals, and so do I. Movies in the theater, day trips, walks on the trail, and other senior humans to play with. The grass and the grounds are exquisite. It's everything my human needs to be healthy and active. Barkview. A Parkview Senior Living. For your dog's best friend, you.
Hey, I'm Steve West with the church at 117. We are an event space. We're happy to host weddings, reunions, parties, video shoots, concerts, baby showers, anything that comes along. Kind of a rock and roll church. We got a lot of character, a lot of interesting artwork around the building. Our rental fee includes a full service PA with microphones, lapel mics for wedding ceremonies and such. We have a full-service bar also, and we provide tables and chairs and tablecloths, and you can reach us at the church at 117. We are 117 East 4th Street in Manchester, Tennessee. The church at 117.com, and you can see us on Facebook as well. We'll hope you come down and see us.
Welcome back. After 2 days of testimony, Tullahoma Alderman Jenna Amacher, determined to be a citizen of Tullahoma even though she has resided outside of the city after selling her home in Tullahoma over a year and a half ago. In this clip from the court proceedings, Judge Carter explains his decision.
This case was filed in October of 2022 as a quote warrant of petition challenging the authority of Alderman Jenna Amacher to hold office. The petitioner contends that Amacher abandoned, vacated, or forfeited her right to hold office when she sold her home in Macon Manor, February of 2021, and removed herself from the corporate limits of the city of Tullahoma. The questions before the court are, did she vacate her office? If she did that act forfeit her right to office because she didn't establish a new residence within the corporate limits of the town as required by the town charter? The town charter requires that a person be a bona fide resident of the city of Tullahoma in order to hold office. Now, bona fide resident, and we've inquired of counsel, and I've done research, there's no Tennessee legal definition of bona fide residence, but for the purposes of the analysis of this case, it is coterminous with the accepted Tennessee version of what a residence contemplates, and that's set out in statute, and a particular statute that we talk about today, and the case law tracks the statute, is Tennessee Code Annotated 22122. Now, it's suspicious. She was confronted about the residency requirement. At least it came to her attention that her residency was being challenged on October the 10th of 2022 at the Board of Mayor and Alder meeting. And then all of a sudden it seems that the construction project really sped up. It's hard for me to see that as coincidental, but nonetheless, construction projects did speed up. But here's what I'm left with. This court is not called upon to determine the correctness of her politics. This court is not called upon to decide anything other than whether or not she has maintained her residency in accordance with the Tennessee law with respect to analysis of residency with respect to elected officials. And the state has burden of proof, as the Attorney General correctly notes, he has a burden to prove the case beyond a preponderance of the evidence. He has proven that she removed herself, and he has proven that she lived in that she's lived outside of the residence in Franklin County However, I don't think he has overcome the exception under 22122 subsection 4. A person does not lose residence with the definite intention of returning. And the reason I say that is because there's, taking her testimony out of it, there's sufficient corroboration that it may have been a plotting, and it may not be fast enough for some people, but she has always intended to establish the Ledford Mill Road property as her permanent address. Let's put it this way, there's no evidence to show any contraindication. So, in essence, with the definite intention of returning, the state's not been able to overcome that. So, as I say, it'd be the ruling of the court that under the Tennessee law analysis of residency, she has maintained her residence, and I'll prepare a written order.
We'll be right back after these messages.
We teach Parkinson's patients how to move big and not let the Parkinson's slow them down. I've had patients I've treated in-house that could not even stand up, could not roll over in the bed, left the facility walking with a walker, have come back to us in outpatient and continued their big program and are now completely, handling life. The success of the program is just phenomenal.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Times are very challenging right now, and stress levels are high.
Reports indicate overdoses on the rise in communities across the state of Tennessee.
Those experiencing addiction and their loved ones may be struggling to navigate through all the change.
We want you to know that deaths from overdose are preventable.
And help is available.
Anytime.
Day or night.
How do I know?
How do I know?
I am a face of recovery in Tennessee.
Welcome back. The Miss Tullahoma pageant was held on Saturday at Tullahoma High School. In this clip, we see the awarding of Junior Miss Tullahoma and her court, along with Candy Couch's interview with the winner.
And now, I will announce your 2023 Junior Miss Tullahoma and her court. Fourth runner-up, number 5, Hallie Tibbs. Third runner-up, number 12, Zoe Roberts. Second runner-up, number 6, Marley Chesser. First runner-up, number 9, Savannah Overcast. And the 2023 Junior Miss Tullahoma, number 3, Jadalyn May Cashin. Congratulations. Evelyn will crown your 2023 Junior Miss Tullahoma. Our 2023 Junior Miss Tullahoma and her court.
Well, Jadalyn, we want to congratulate you for being the 2023 Junior Miss Tullahoma.
Thank you.
Yeah, tell the folks, where do you go to school? Are you East or West?
I go to West Middle School.
Atta girl. So did I. So did I. Well, tell me, what do you like to do?
Mainly I like playing sports. Sometimes I like to draw.
Really? Do you draw with pencils or paints or?
Mostly pencil.
Mostly pencil. Do you like to do nature or people, or do you?
I like to do nature.
Oh, good for you. And so what sports do you play?
I do dance, soccer, cheer.
Oh, wow. So you do pretty much all of it,
Yeah.
huh? That's great. Well, now, what grade are you in?
8th.
8th grade. So you'll be coming to the high school next year.
Yeah, I will.
Are you excited about that?
I'm a little nervous, but mostly excited.
Oh, everybody will take you under their wing and be real good to you. I know that.
I'm sure they will.
Well, now, who all do you have here with you tonight?
Well, I have my grandparents, my parents, some of my cousins.
Oh, that's wonderful. So you have your own cheering squad.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we thank you so much. And you know, one of the things that you'll get to do, and when it rolls around December, you'll get to ride in the Christmas parade.
Yep.
That'll be fun.
Yes.
But we also do that. We do the filming for the Christmas parade, so we'll look forward to seeing you ride down Jackson, okay? Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Thank you.
Oh, honey, you're welcome. We wish you all the best.
After Junior Miss was the Little Miss Tullahoma category. Let's watch the crowning of the Queen in her court, along with Candy Couch speaking to the winner.
And now, I will announce your 2023 Little Miss Tullahoma and her court. Fourth runner-up, number 13, Mia Elizabeth Webb. Third runner-up, number 1, Emery Grace Ratliff. Second runner-up, number 2, McKinley Bell Riddle. First runner-up, number 4, Ella Nicole Gessler. And the 2023 Little Miss Tullahoma, number 11, Kaylin Nicole Bouch. Congratulations. Abra Daniel will crown your 2023 Little Miss Tullahoma. Our 2023 Little Miss Tullahoma and her court.
All right, folks, I am here with the newly crowned Little Miss Tullahoma 2023. Tell the folks what your name is, darling.
Kaylin Fouch.
Now, where do you go to school?
Farrah.
Farrah? Oh, now are you in kindergarten?
Yeah.
Oh, who's your teacher?
Miss Simpson.
Oh, I bet Miss Simpson and everybody in your class is going to be so proud of you. Oh, yes. Do you have a lot of folks here to support you tonight?
Yeah.
Who all do you have here with you tonight?
My mom and my papa, my stepmom, and my big sister, and my little sister, and my Mimi and Papa and my Nana and Trent.
Wow, you have quite a cheering section over there. Well, tell me, what do you like to do?
I like to swim and play outside.
Swim and play outside? Well, it won't be long. We'll be doing a lot of that, I hope. But tell me, how old are you?
I'm 6 years old.
You're 6 years old. Well, when they were asking the questions, did they ask you your favorite ice cream or if you had a pet at home?
I had a pet.
What do you have?
A dog.
A dog. And what's your puppy dog's name?
Luca.
Luca, I do remember that. Yes, you know, there were more dogs this year, but I think there was only one kitty cat, and her name was Miss Kitty, isn't that right? But did you know all the girls that were up on the stage with you?
Yeah.
Are some of them in your class?
Yeah.
At school? Oh,
yeah.
That's great. That's great. Well, I hope you'll enjoy being Little Miss Tullahoma. You sure are pretty, and you'll get to ride in the Christmas parade in December. That'll be fun, won't it?
Yeah.
Well, you sure have a pretty dress. You'd look like a ball of cotton candy up there on the stage.
Thank you.
Yes, but give them a wave, okay? Give them one more wave. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for being with us.
You're welcome.
Miss Sharon Woodard announced on Saturday that this will be the final year of the Miss Tullahoma pageant sponsored at the school, but several people have spoken to her about carrying on the tradition. We'll have more details about that as they are announced. And we will have the Miss Tullahoma segment on Thursday's newscast. Stay tuned, we'll be right back after these messages.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
We tend to lose our motivation when we have something that's chronic, but you've got to do what you can early on as you can. After I'd exercise like that, I would have a lot of energy to do housework or whatever I needed. Well, I would recommend it highly to anyone at any degree of Parkinson.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. At last week's Tullahoma Board of Mayor and Alderman meeting, Mary Samandiego, Tullahoma Planning Director, gave her yearly report to the board.
We'll begin looking at some permit data from 2022 and then looking back at how that compares with previous years. Here is the general table, but I have provided charts that are easier to read. For zoning verification letters, we have issued 29 zoning verification letters this year in 2022, which is almost double that which we had in previous years. Typically, zoning verification letters is when there's a real estate transaction, when somebody needs to verify what the zoning district is, either a commercial real estate transaction or a residential one. Oops. Variances. The total number of variances this year were 4, up slightly from 3 the previous years. Zoning ordinance or subdivision regulation amendments. Last year we completed 2, which is down from the previous years. Rezoning application approvals. In 2022 we had 6 approvals, which is down from 13 the previous year. Number of major subdivision approvals for 2022 was 3, down from 6 of the previous year in 2021. Total subdivisions, which includes major subdivision, minor subdivision, and revised plats, we had 35 last year in 2022, which was down 41 from the previous year. A number of new single-family lots created. We had 214 new lots created last year, which was down from 314 from the previous year. And additional single-family houses that were permitted last year was 46 new additional single-family houses, which is about the same as the previous year, which was 45. And then lastly, for commercial site plans, we reviewed and approved 16 commercial site plans last year, which was up from 10 the previous year. Other than that, in 2022, as you know, we completed our Think Tullahoma 2040 comprehensive planning process, and we began the new process of working on an updated 20-year plan, as well as revising the 2011 plan. That process is going along nicely and continue on to 2023. As far as major projects that I will be conducting with the Planning Commission and through 2023 will be a number of text amendments. The text amendments kind of have been waiting for a couple years to get through the comprehensive planning process, but now we're at a point where we really need to start looking at some code changes and text amendments. Tonight, on your consent agenda will be text amendments for fencing regulations uses in the downtown C1 zoning district. In March, I'll be taking a revision to the sign code to the Planning Commission and looking at other code changes throughout 2023.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I had a knee replacement, so they've got me in life care, which I'm very, very thankful for. I couldn't garden, I couldn't do my flower beds, I can't chase my little dogs. I have been in several therapy sessions for knees and back, and that's the best therapist I believe I've ever been to. It's tremendous because I'm able to walk again, but if it wasn't for the care, I wouldn't be where I am.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Parkview Senior Living, active, independent senior living at its finest.
Welcome back. At the recent Tullahoma Area Chamber of Commerce Members Banquet, Carol Fulmer was awarded the title of Ambassador of the Year. Let's watch.
We truly could not accomplish all that we accomplish each year without the support of this group of people. I will now read the names of our 2022 Chamber Ambassadors. If you'll please stand and remain standing. Ava Lynch, Billy Philpott, Carol Fulmer, Carrie Brown, Christina Marin, Chris Barstad, Davis McCord, Dawn Wheeler, Dot Watson, Dylan Dudley, Emily Raths, Hank Jordan, Jenny Comstock, Jessica Lawton, Joanna Reynolds, Casey Edwards, Kelly Lipchinsky, Kristen Briette, Megan Nelson, Nancy Fuller, Pam Carver, Phil Hensley, Rachel Farrell, and Scarlett Carpenter. Thank you all so very much. Ambassadors share an important role at TACC. While they do serve voluntarily as the taskmasters of the Chamber, they are truly the heart of our organization. They step up ready to help where they can, supporting our mission to promote a vision of economic growth while showcasing the area as a desirable place to live, work, and visit. How do they support the mission? I'll tell you. We keep them busy. Busy with as many networking and community events that we can pack into the schedule. Busy visiting area businesses to learn more and share more with everyone they know. Busy writing welcome letters to every single new business in Tullahoma, and busy connecting people together to foster partnerships that last. They greet you, they shop with you, they voice your needs and concerns, all with the hope that with great communication and support, our town will prosper and grow. Our Ambassador of the Year has done all this and more. She has volunteered for almost every event for more than a decade. She is dependable, she is hardworking, and she's always willing to pitch in on the jobs that few care to take on. Time after time, you'll see her driving up with a truckload of trash bins and a smile, ready to get the dirty work done. She'll give a laugh and say her job is marketing trash, as she provides resources and education and awareness about recycling for her organization, ISWA. In her role, she is educating our youth on how to take care of the environment and make a difference in the world. Carol Fulmer is a champion for our chamber. Congratulations, Carol. Your hard work over the years is incredibly appreciated and has not gone unnoticed.
Thank you very much. And everyone remember, recycle.
And don't forget to tune in to this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. On this week's show, Jim Wood will bring a preview of a St. Patrick's Day musical show coming to South Jackson Civic Center. The Manchester Library is gearing up for spring reading, and Mary Samandiego, Tullahoma Planning Director, will stop by. All that and more on this week's Living. And stay with us, we'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
For many senior citizens, life looks like this, but it doesn't have to. When you make your home at Parkview Senior Living, life after retirement takes on a whole new meaning. Daily exercise options, fun outings, happy hour, game nights, movies and popcorn, arts and crafts, enjoying friends over chef-prepared meals. Parkview Senior Living, where you're always home, but you're never home alone.
My husband was diagnosed with a spinal infection. He lost his ability to swallow and the movement of his legs.
I couldn't turn over in bed, I couldn't walk, I couldn't eat.
They were just wonderful in the treatment and care they gave my husband.
I regained my mobility where I was able to go home.
It is miraculous.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this date. Our record high was in 1956 at 78 degrees. The record low was in 1899 at 0 degrees. The average high for this day is 58, and the average low is 36. Partly cloudy for tonight with a low of 41. Partly sunny for Wednesday with a high of 59 and a low of 45. And rain expected for Thursday with a high of 56 and a low of 48. And that's our News Leader Report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. for News Leader. Stay safe and have a great evening.